Mr. Trump, my father, Chaim Perry, was kidnapped alive on October 7th and murdered in captivity. He could have come home to us. You have already shown and played a key role in returning so many hostages to their families. Please, we're begging you, the hostages cannot wait any longer. We must return to a ceasefire, resume negotiation, and bring them home before it's too late for others.
There are 59 hostages still trapped in Gaza, enduring unthinkable horrors, starved, tortured, chained. They are struggling to survive. They can still be saved, and they can still be brought home, and those who did not survive deserve to be returned and buried with dignity. We must do everything in our power to bring them back. We must return to the ceasefire negotiations and secure the release. A deal is the only way to bring them all back. Please, do not let other families suffer the same fate as mine. There is still time, and there are still lives to save. Let's bring them all home.
Basically, I'm terrified for the life of my two little brothers. We know that through military pressure, a few, we can count them on the number, on the hands, on the fingers, how many hostages came back through military pressure. We need a ceasefire to release my brothers. They are still alive, and we need everything to bring them back. I'm terrified for their condition right now. We heard from the released hostages what's happening when Israel attacks and how they're suffering because of the attacks. And we know that at least 41 hostages died or killed by Hamas since between the two deals. So right now I'm terrified. My expectation for my government is to do whatever it can to bring the hostages back. We will have all the time in the world to demolish Hamas after the hostages are back. Right now, we are just going back to the same stuff that we had for a year and a half now. We can't demolish Hamas because there are hostages, still alive hostages, at least 24 that we know of that are still alive there. So the IDF can do whatever it can to demolish Hamas. So only when the hostages are back, we can do whatever we can to destroy Hamas completely and retain safety for the Gaza envelope. To pressure Hamas and their enablers, either Qatar, Turkey. Right now, my brothers are alive. My worst nightmare is to become a family of deceased and killed hostages. This is my worst nightmare right now. My brothers, like I said, are alive and they have their whole future ahead of them. And my biggest fear is that their future will end.
أمريكا بتدعم إسرائيل بسلاح دعمتهم في أول الحرب وهي كمان مرة دعمتهم. هم استخدموه فينا كمان مرة، بهدلونا يا عمي. وين نروح إحنا؟ الناس روحت من الجنوب عشان هان تقعد، لقت خيم وفيش دور. طبوا فينا ضرب الليلة، شردت الناس في نص الليل في الشوارع. اللي الشهداء ما حدش قادر يدفنهم، الناس مش عارفة مين دي يدفنها.
ايش بدهم من شعب غزة المكلوم المنكوب؟ امريكا بتدعم اسرائيل بكل انواع العتاد اللي موجود في الشرق الاوسط واللي موجود في مخازنها. احنا حقل تجارب اصبحنا في قطاع غزة للضربات الاسرائيلية الامريكية، فنفسنا نفهم منهم ايش بدهم منا.
المجرمين يتآمرون معا وسويا على أناس صالحين ما كان يريدون إلا أن يحرروا أقصاهم، يحرروا أراضيهم، ما كان إلا أن تآمر عليهم، وخاصة أمريكا التي تدعم بكل ما بوسعها هذا الكيان الغاصب المحتل المجرم، تدعمه بالسلاح وتدعمه بالمال وتقويه وتخوف الآخرين منه حتى لا يقف أحد معنا. فنسأل الله أن ينتقم من أمريكا.